Good afternoon and welcome to Virginia Wesleyan University here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Foster Field, the Trinder Center, for this ODAC quarterfinal matchup between the Roanoke College Maroons and the Virginia Wesleyan University Marlins. My name is Luke Chason and I'll be on the call for you guys all watching at home today as the Roanoke gets set. The Marlins will start off with possession in this 5-4 matchup here in the quarterfinals. Marlins will get things going. It'll be Marley Hayward. We'll run through the starters real quick. First for the Marlins, in goal, number 0, Tristan Roberts. Number 4, Ryan McCurry. Number 7, Anne-Marie Moffett. Number 13, Shay Gary. Number 14, Marley Hayward. Number 15, Alexandra Fitz. Number 17, Cameron Terry. Number 21, Ryan Applewhite. Number 24, Brooke Adamczyk. Number 26, Emily Taylor. Rounding out the starting 11 for Coach Bowers is number 33, Kennedy Anders. Marlins coming into this match undefeated in conference play, but the 4 ties kind of did them under, earning them the 4 seed. They were 6-0-4, 9-3-4 overall. Roanoke 6-2-2, 7-5-4 overall. Starters for Coach Phil Benny's team. In goal will be number 00, Chris Martin. Number 2, Lucy Perry. Number 3, Allie Schad. Number 4, Julia McCracken. Number 5, Abigail Burke. Excuse me. Number 16, Jamie Obrinsky. Number 17, Erin Flam. Number 18, Catherine Van Orden, who's also their leading scorer. Number 19, Jillian Barnard. Number 22, Abigail Frazier. And number 28, Emma Woods. Chris Martin sends it over midfield, finds Anders, and it's going to go all the way downfield to Tristan Roberts. Expect these first few minutes kind of for these teams to get a feel for each other. They did meet once before this matchup earlier in the season for both teams' first ODAC match, and they tied 1-1. Both these teams have been kind of offensively challenged. Roanoke averaging 1.9 goals a game, and Virginia Wesleyan 2.8. Numbers a little bit inflated with some lopsided results for the Marlins, a 13-0 and 7-0 result. Marlins coming off a 0-0 tie with the top seed Bridgewater, which got them to this 4 seed. If they won that game, they would have been the 1 seed in back-to-back years. As I mentioned before, those ties are kind of the bane of Coach Bowers' team, leading the conference in ties with 4. And here comes the Roanoke. Ball crossed in, stopped by Applewhite. Be interesting to see, the 2 leading scorers for the Marlins, Anna Petticoat and Alex Davidson, coming back from some injuries. I believe they're both dressed today. They are. I think the only injury update is Anna Crusoe. It's not in uniform tonight, or this afternoon rather. But it's been an offensive balance, offensive balance attack for the Marlins. Marley Hayward chipping in some offense along with the freshman up there. Number 17, Cameron Terry's been a dynamic player for Coach Bowers. They're definitely going to be excited about the future that she's bringing to this program. Here comes Roanoke. The ball's going to sail over the top, and it will. Roanoke putting a little pressure on there, but nothing doing. This back line for the Marlins has kind of been their strength, their strong suit. You got Anne-Marie Moffett, Emily Taylor holding the center back positions. Today they are joined by Shay Geary and Brooke Adamczyk. Both had stellar years last year and earned their way back into the starting lineup today. The ref takes that one off the chest. Nonetheless, we'll play on here. Ryan McCurry trips over herself. I don't think that was planned, but Marlins keep possession there. No harm, no foul. Cameron Terry looks to make things happen. Tries to find Applewhite. That's a change up there, with Shay playing that left back position. Ryan Applewhite slides up to forward. Anders holds down the midfield along with Fitz and McCurry. Here comes Terry, see what she can do. Moffat's back, gonna have a one-on-one. Earns a nice little throw in there off number 18, Catherine Van Orden. Van Orden, as I mentioned, the leading goal scorer with 6, but the leading points. The leader in the points there for the Maroons is number, I believe it's 19, Jillian Barnard, senior out of Fairfax, Virginia. Roberts looks to play it up to Brooke Adamchek. It is her birthday today. I believe she had 22nd birthday to Brooke Adamchek. Hopefully the Marlins will get a win for a birthday present. I'm sure she'll take that one. Roanoke definitely looking to spurn the upset here in Virginia Beach this afternoon. As I did mention, these teams did tie 1-1 in early September. So a lot of soccer has been played in between these last matchups. See who strikes first. You know, with the strength of these two teams being their defense of one goal might be the difference today. As Marley Hayward gets a throw and is going to find Applewhite. Applewhite sets for the throw, and here it comes. Looking for Terry. McCurry's there. Marley Hayward looks to get a turn. She does and sails that shot high and wide. Good bid there for Hayward and the Marlins. Unsuccessful, though, as Martin lines up the goal kick, takes her steps. She will look to boot this ball forward. Low line drive. Nice ball played to Applewhite for the Marlins. Adamchek's going to look for McCurry, see if she can get there. Number 20 back there for the Maroons. Defense nicely. Excuse me, number 28. Numbers are tough to read, I do apologize. If there's number 28, that's Emma Woods. Freshman out of New Gloucester, Maine, fellow New Englander. Always good to see the New England bloodlines down here as I come from Massachusetts. Rocking my Red Sox hat with pride today. Little back and forth ball there, played up by Barnard. Marlins been having their way so far. The Maroons, as right as I say that, they turn it right over to Roanoke, but McCurry gains it back, goes back to Geary. See what Shea looks to play it forward. Looks for Applewhite, unsuccessful. Might be a foul on Virginia Wesleyan. It is the first foul of the day. It goes for a Maroon free kick. Can't see who's taking that, as I only get a white trim of the numbers to base it off that black jersey. You got number 16 up there in the midfield. Bremski. Terry plays it forward to an offsides position Marley Hayward was in. And that ball will come right back. The goal scorers in that 1-1 tie was Van Orden for the Maroons, along with Kennedy Anders for the Marlins. I think the key to success for Roanoke is limiting those set piece chances for the Marlins. That, you know, Anders scored on a free kick. I've seen her a couple times. About 30 yards out, it's been able to put in the back of the net. Coach Bowers and assistant coach Pat Corbin love their corner corner kick set pieces as well. They feel really confident if they can get a lot of those, that they will find the back of the net once or twice. So if Roanoke can limit those, they're going to have a shot. So McCurry plays it forward. McCurry to Applewhite. Applewhite looks to make a move. Ball played up to Marley Hayward. She might have a chance here. She's going to. Left-footed shot. Not much on it. Martin saves that with ease. But nonetheless, Chris Martin's second save on the afternoon so far. She comes into this match with 67 on the year. And those two total to 69 saves on the year for the keeper. Junior out of Blacksburg, Virginia. That's Lucy Perry down there, number 2. Might be number 3, Allie Sheed with the, I think Sheed's got the white headband. There's number 2 in the midfield right now. But Lucy Perry is a threat there up front with 5 goals on the year, 2 assists. Sheed with 3 goals and an assist on the year. Brooke Adamchuk looks to counter. Ball played forward to Hayward. Hayward with a touch to Terry, but defended there by number 17 for the Maroons, Erin Flam. Applewhite might get a cross here. She does a little spin-a-rooney. We're going to get a corner kick. We will not. Potential trouble there avoided. That's a nice toss there by fellow Sports Info worker, Bailey Chope, with the right-handed toss. McCurry looks to put pressure on the midfield, then she does. Ref says play on, all ball. Nicely done there by Ryan McCurry to win it back. But a better job there by Bob Bremski there in the midfield for Roanoke. Now, as I expected, these first 15, 20 minutes of the first half, teams just kind of feeling each other out, what's going to work, what's not going to work, where they're going to be able to find a hole in the defense. Right, no, Marley Hayward takes a tumble. Maybe a little slick playing surface. Some rain here in the area recently. Good ball won there by the freshman out of Allen, Texas, Sanders. Ball played forward off the head of Hayward to, I believe that's Cam Terry there, number 17. Looks to cut in the middle. Allie Fitz is going to take a rip. She's going to not get it on frame. Sails wide right. Good bid there by Allie Fitz. Geary once again doing a nice job in the back. Gets it forward to the Marlin midfield and forwards. This Marlin defense hasn't really been tested yet, but it is an experienced back line, as I mentioned before. Anders forward to Hayward. Hayward has a one-touch Adamchuk on the right. See if they find her. They do. Here it comes Brooke Adamchuk. See what she can do. Let's get a cross here. Ball is crossed in. Nice ball played back post. Nothing. Marlin's putting the pressure on once again. Maroons Marlins will have a throw in here. They're first in Marlin territory with 30 minutes left here in the first half. See what the Maroons can do. Marlins going to try and knock it a turn. Ball played back by Sheed, back up forward. Here come the Maroons. Another throw-in taken. I believe that will be number 22, Abigail Frazier. Gets set to find. That's Lucy Perry, number 2. Trying my best on these numbers. 5's there in the midfield, Abigail Burke. Ball played forward. Roberts there to corral and catch it. First little pressure there for the Maroons, and the Marlins stand tall. Still 0-0 here. 29 minutes left in the first half. Ryan Applewhite looking to make things happen, looking for Hayward, unsuccessful. Anne-Marie Moffat's going to be back, and I believe that's going to kick that right back to Roberts. Roberts going to wait for it to get to the box. She will not. Plays it off the foot to Adamczyk. Hayward's going to look to turn to McCurry. McCurry to Fitz. Fitz tries to play through ball. Terry didn't really have a run on it, though. Once again, nothing doing for the Marlins. Both Coach Bowers and Coach Phil Benny for the Maroons on their feet, shouting instructions out. Roanoke's definitely comfortable coming into this match. You know, they came into the Virginia Beach area last night, got a good night of sleep in a hotel. You know, came to the batting center, got ready in the locker room, came to the field about 30 minutes prior, you know, with their speaker, getting pumped to their music, just doing the best they can do to control their situation. Confident bunch coming into this match. Ryan Applewhite looks played forward, and she's unable to keep it in. Will be a Roanoke throw-in. Again, Fitz staying strong in the midfield up to Terry. She might try and look for Marley. Defended there by number 4, Julia McCracken. Ball played forward, nicely done there. I was looking for number 3, Ellie Schad. Unsuccessful, but one of these times it will be, hopefully, if you are a Roanoke supporter. Not sure if you can see it on the camera here, but a lot of students coming out in costume, as I'd be remiss to mention, say a happy Halloween to all of our viewers out there who celebrate. It's a beautiful day for it here in Virginia Beach. A little cold, but the sun's out, no wind, as we often deal with here. Being right on the water, catching off the Chesapeake Bay. 71 degrees, can't complain. Moffat maybe with a little miss hit there, looking for Adamczyk. And Barner just going to let it go out there for her throwing of her own. Played off. Again, Murray got hit in the face there. I looked down to check a name. The referee's checking on her and make sure she's okay. He's talking to both of them. A couple laughs. I think everything's good. Adam check played forward to McCurry. McCurry's going to make a move. Tries to Meg Barnard there. Almost kind of did. Terry was looking for Hayward once again. Unsuccessful. Ball played forward to Roberts. Let's mention that even offensive attack for the Marlins. Got a couple people with multi-goal years. Carly Van Reenen got 3. McCurry has 3. Mentioned Petticoat having 6. Sarah Heinbaugh with 5. Hayward with 3. Fitz with 2. Cameron Terry with 4. Mia Meinhardt with 2. Kennedy Anders with 2. And here comes Alex Davidson. Always a goal threat, checking in for Cameron Terry. Davidson's a threat from anywhere on the field with that powerful right leg. They're going to try and get it to her right away. Expect Davidson, if she can get a turn on the ball, to take a rip at it. That ball sails out of bounds. Will be a Marlin throw-in. Taken by Adamczyk. See what the Marlins can do here. Fitz is there. McCurry's there to Davidson. Comes that turn. She's going to take a shot here, I bet. Here comes the left. No, she passes it. I don't think Fitz was expecting it. Adamczyk plays it forward. See if McCurry can get to it before it sails out the end line. She will not be able to. Goal kick coming up for Roanoke. Nicely done there by Roanoke's number 5. I think that's number 5. Yeah, number 5 there in the midfield to earn that ball. But McCurry plays it forward. Look for Hayward. Hayward might have a touch on it. She does. That ball's going to sail just right. Nice job there by Chris Martin to put the pressure on Marley Hayward, forcing her to make a decision. When she did, sailed that ball just wide of the frame, keeping it 0-0. Oh, excuse me, it was offsides. Can't see that. Assistant ref for my position here, blocked out by the press box. It was offsides. Nicely done there by the Roanoke backline to force Hayward off. Here comes Davidson. Bunch of ODAC quarterfinal matchups around today. Obviously here in Virginia Beach with the 4-5 matchup, Virginia Wesleyan and Roanoke College. So I pull up the other ones here in a second. You got Bridgewater, the top seed, squaring off against Ferrum. That game is 0-0. And then you got the second seeded Randolph-Macon Yellow Jackets taking on the 7th seeded Shenandoah Hornets. And then University of Lynchburg against Washington Lee at 6 p.m. And you got volleyball quarterfinal action here tonight as well. It will be the Marlins against the Maroons. 4-5 matchup. Here comes Brooke Adamczyk. Dribbles ball down, crosses it, low ball, cross. Ball is still free. Applewhite's going to have a rip at, see what she can do. Shot's going to go high. Martin jumps anyway. That was a good ball by Brooke Adamczyk. Found a hole there. Everyone was, as everyone was pressing up, defending against that back post in the box there. Ball played just at the top of the box. It was wide open there by Applewhite. Gary plays it forward. It's the time where the Marlins do like to strike, as they've kind of found the holes they want to attack, and then they're going to do it. But, no set pieces either way. Just that one foul by Virginia Wesleyan, kind of in the location the ball's at now, gave Roanoke a free kick. No real chance on that. Roanoke playing some nice defense there. I believe we're going to have a sub, one for each side. So I think it's 16 or 18 coming off. And it will be number 9, Haley Davis, checking in for number 16, Jamie Obrensky. Virginia Wesleyan will have a sub. 2 subs coming up now. Right now. Now the Marlins will have a throw and see if the ref gives it to him. He will. Get those subs for you in a second. You got Adamchek coming off and Fitz coming off. As Applewhite will slide to the back now. And it will be number 20, Mary Alexis Jackson. Ball played forward. Apologize, just trying to get them subs. It'll be number 13, Annie Scholkopf, the freshman, Lancaster, PA, coming in for Maroons as they'll take a throw in deep in their own territory. So Roanoke kind of gets a makeshift corner kick here. Ball played up, nothing doing. The other sub for Virginia Wesleyan is number 10, Anna Petticone, making her return to the pitch after getting injured in that Randolph-Macon game right about 2 weeks ago now. Petticone leading points getter for Virginia Wesleyan at 17. Roberts kicks it away as the fans are kind of starting to pile in. A lot of kids getting out of class at 3:45, 3:30, and they're making their way over to the Trinder Center for this Halloween edition of ODAC quarterfinals. Roanoke will have a throw in here. It's number 3 down there, Ellie Schad. Gets another throw in for the Maroons deep in Marlin territory rather. We tick to under 18.5 minutes left to play here. Anders kicks it out, but I believe that's number 5, Abigail Burke. Holds it in for the Maroons. Emily Taylor plays it forward. Maroons putting some good pressure on here. Anders looks to win it. Excuse me, Mary Lex Jackson looks to win it. Applewhite back in the back now. Makes a little blunder there, but wins it right back. Kind of team exchange there she's going to look for. Marley Hayward. Hayward might be offside. I think Applewhite recognized that and goes right by the defender, unable to keep it in there. That ball goes out. Another Roanoke throw in here. Ball pinballs there to Schad. Looking up forward. Anders on the defense. Nicely done there by Kennedy Anders. Be a throw in here by Barnard. I believe that's another Maroon throw in. It will be. Taken by Barnard once again. She has Van Orden up. Shots making her way up. Lucy Perry's up there as well. Barnard crosses it in, looking for a Maroon. She was looking for number 9 there, the sub Haley Davis. Unable to find her. Ball will go out. There it is. Credit to the Maroons, faced a lot of pressure early on, but kind of reversing that tide right now. Putting the pressure on the Marlins. So we're almost late here in that first half. Once again, it will be a Maroon throw-in, like the 3rd or 4th one in a row. See if the Maroons can keep this pressure on, get a chance at the goal. They might here. Ball crossed in. Moffat's there. Anders looks to settle. Maroons are going to be able to keep it in, though. They'll let it go out for a throw and still keep possession. Anders on ball defense there on Schad. Anders might get to it. She cannot. Ball played forward. A couple Marlins just looking at it, realizing it's going to go out, and it does for Marlin. Goal kick. Maroon still holding serve here. Ball played forward. Shea Geary holds post there and heads it out. Davidson in the middle. See what she can do. Davidson's going to win it. Applewhite calls for it. Davidson's going to look for her. Here comes Ryan Applewhite. She's going to have a chance at it. See what she can do. Tough numbers here for the Marlins. Takes a cross. Ball deflected out. Davidson might get to it. She does not. Nice job there by Roanoke's defense there. See if I can get it. It's 28, I believe. Emma Woods. Credit to Roanoke there once again. Here comes Shad. Anders dives for it. It will be a foul on the Marlins. First real free kick opportunity for the Maroons, really for either squad here. It will be number 28, Emma Woods, taking it with a bunch of bodies in the box here. She looks to find one of her teammates and ultimately the back of the net. Here comes the kick. Might be right on goal. It will be right to the paws of Tristan Roberts. Good bid there by Emma Woods, registering that first shot on goal for the Marlins, along with Roberts' first save, with 13:50 left in the first half. All those ODAC contests I did mention were also 0-0. Continue to update you guys for those scores around the league, obviously. Implications for everyone. Here come the Marlins. Crowd trying to get into it. It will be offsides on Marley Hayward once again. Randolph Macon, Shenandoah 0-0, kind of same scenario we got here. Randolph Macon with 4 shots, Shenandoah with 3. The top seeded Eagles of Bridgewater. Credit the Ferrum Panthers, playing them tough. 0-0. All right, Alexis Jack's playing on ball. Shea Geary gets beat. See what the Roanoke Maroons can do. Ball crossed in, back post. Going to be a tough one. Good bid there by Roanoke. I believe that was number 2, Lucy Perry, on the cross. Looking for either Van Orden or I think it was Van Orden there, jogging back, number 18. It was. So they finally get to see her number on the turn there. Nonetheless, another Marlins goal kick. Neither team really wants to concede, ever, but especially at the end of a first half, get some momentum headed into the locker room at halftime. Really nothing doing here. Back and forth we go. Roanoke getting some consistent pressure, as I mentioned. Gonna have Chris Martin with a punt. It's gonna go off the foot of Davidson. Petticone tried to get it unsuccessfully, and we'll have a Roanoke throw-in. Once again, Geary making a move there. I believe she's trying to work on Perry. That middle third of the pitch really being worked on here in the first half. Taylor goes all the way back, trying to get a goal kick, boxing out, and she's successful. Have another substitute, I believe that's number 5, Kennedy Scala, checking in for Anna Petticone. Got to wonder if Petticone's on a minute restriction. Coming off that injury. Maybe been kind of out of the loop for a little bit. Bowers goes to his senior there, Scala, number 5. Right away, Ryan Apple looks to put pressure on with a throw and looking for Hayward. Ball Ball still loose. Anders pushes it forward. Hayward with a nice turn. See if she can get around the defender. She will not be able to. She commits the foul. Will be another Maroon free kick here with 10 minutes left in the first half. Still 0-0 in this ODAC quarterfinal matchup. This middle matchup, the 4-5 seeds squaring off. Roanoke looks to have some pressure, kind of a missed touch there by Van Orden. She had some numbers. She had Shad running forward and Lucy Perry, but unable to connect, and the Marlins look to counter. Hayward wins that 50-50 ball. Here she goes along the sideline, see what she can do. Maroons are going to win it. It's going to go out maybe for a goal kick. No, nicely done there to, a corner kick. Nicely done there to preserve the opportunity and gives it there to the left of the flag for a throw-in. Throw-in, corner kick, goal kick. Twisting my words here. 9 minutes left in the first half. Will be Applewhite with a glorified corner to Hayward. Hayward looks to keep it in the play. Will be another Applewhite throw in. Kind of maybe some confusion. Not sure who had it, but will be the Marlins. She gets set, pump fake. And we'll have a substitute. Yeah, I believe that is Carly Van Reenen, freshman out of Fredericksburg. Checking in for Marley Hayward. Some fresh legs up front for Virginia Wesleyan. Davidson looks to turn. Maybe she can get a corner kick here. Nope, but you still be a throw-in. This Roanoke team not wanting to concede those set pieces. Alexis Jackson there on the turn. Ball loose in the middle. Davidson with a turn. Davidson battling for it. Maybe they get a shot here. They will not. Kicked out of play by number 17, Aaron Flam. Applewhite calls out Carly's name. I hear that across from the press box location. Once again, another Marlin throw, and Marlins putting the pressure on the Maroons. We have 7.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Ooh, back heel there by Van Reenen. Ball still loose. Alexis Jackson's going to have it. No, she will not. She is defended there by Abigail Burke, number 5 for Roanoke. Van Reenen's trying to battle for it. Goes to Scala. Scala might get a shot here to the left. See what she can do. Dribbles in. Maybe takes one touch too many. Alexis Jackson's going to have a shot. No, she will not. And here comes a free kick for the Marlins from about 25, 30 yards out. And Anders is stepping to the plate. And she defers, looks like, to Davidson, but they're both around the ball. We'll see what the Marlins have to draw up here. Here comes a golden opportunity from the Marlins on a good spot. As I mentioned, in my opening spiel, the Marlins love these set pieces. The wall gets set in front of Martin. Martin's directing her fellow Maroons. It looks like Anders is going to take it. Davidson's right there, both a threat. Anders puts the arm up. Davidson runs through it. Here comes Kennedy Anders. Anders with the shot right to Chris Martin. Ball saved there by the Roanoke keeper. Nicely done. Kennedy Anders with some pace behind that shot. Not able to find the back of the net. Stymied by Martin. Come the Marlins once again. Davidson looking for Van Reenen. Van Reenen's kind of outsized there. Van Reenen's listed at 5'1". You got that Roanoke defense, 5'8", 5'10". Davidson's not going to be outside, so she looks to turn. Ball still loose. Jackson's going to make a move, see what she can do. Defers to Scala. Nicely done there by, I think that is number 10. That was number 19, excuse me. Barnard there on the defense for the Maroons. We have Just about 5 minutes remaining in regulation with a sub for each team. It will be Applewhite checking out in favor of number 22, Reina Arujo. And it'll be number 10, Claire Toma, checking in for number 5, Abigail Burke, for Coach Phil Benny's squad.
For the Marlins, number 22, Reina Arujo.
There's the size differential as Van Reenen tries to go up against Erin Flim. She might try and slide around her. Here comes Ellie Schad. Tries to get some space, tries to get a shot. She cannot, tries to defer, but the fresh legs of Rougeau's there. Looking to battle Van Orden. Van Orden kind of making a homecoming here from Chesapeake, Virginia, not too far from Virginia Beach here, Virginia Wesleyan. Oscar Smith, high school graduate. Oscar Smith known for the infamous Tiger Cage pregame football intro. Makes its rounds on Twitter every fall. Jackson's calling for it. Van Reenen defers to Davidson. Here comes Davidson. She's going to try and get some space in a shot, see what she can do here. Shot way wide right, just a bit outside. For the Marlins, we got Allie Angel checking in, number 32. Angel in for number 20, Mary Alexis Jackson. Angel's an experienced midfielder for Virginia Wesleyan, the junior. Curry goes to Van Reenen. Van Reenen's going to be bodied off his ball. Back heels it to McCurry. McCurry's going to have Scala. Scala's going to get to this ball, see what she can do. Cuts to the middle. Ball still loose. Here comes Scala. Scala cross. Davidson loose. Ball still floating around there. Nothing doing. No shots yet. Here comes McCurry. Good opportunity for the Marlins. We tick under 3 minutes. Will be a Virginia Wesleyan throw-in. Van Reenen might get a shot with the left. Angel. Roanoke bending but not breaking here late in the first half as they look to counter. She has Schad. Ball might be played too far back. Ellie Schad. As Emily Taylor's there back to defend, and will be a Marlin throw-in. It will be number 7, Anne-Marie Moffett. Schad there. Angel wins it to Van Reenen. Van Reenen up to the Roanoke defense, all the way back to Chris Martin. We tick to 2 minutes here in the first half. 0-0 across the board. It's 0-0 in the other two quarterfinal matchups that are being played currently, as all these games with the 3:30 start approaching halftime. Here's we cross that 4 o'clock hour Eastern Standard Time. So a goal here would be huge for either squad. Looks like Roanoke's going to have the final push in the first half. Scala tried to defend it. Here comes Barnard. Barnes going to cross it in. Good ball played forward. Looking back post, punched out by Roberts. She did have a maroon there, charging back post. Might have been Van Orden down there. We have 1 minute here in the first half. Roanoke still pressing forward. Van Orden tried to turn on it. I believe that went off her. No, it did not. Be a Roanoke throw in here with 40 seconds left. It's a golden opportunity for the Maroons. Ball played forward, headed out by Moffett. She's going to concede the corner. She will. Not ideal for the Marlins, but Maroons are going to have the last chance here. First corner kick of the match. be number 19, Julian Barnard, taking it as we almost tick to 10 seconds. Here comes big ball played forward. It's going to be a tough header. Ball still loose. See if the Maroons can get a shot. It's going to be number 17 shot high. That shot was registered by number 17, Aaron Flem, and the clock has hit triple zeros here. At the end of the first half, we are still at 0-0. We'll be back in roughly 15 minutes for second half action. Welcome back here to Foster Field at the Trinder Center, campus of Virginia Wesleyan University, for second half action of this ODAC quarterfinal women's soccer match between Virginia Wesleyan University and the Roanoke College Maroons. Once again, my name is Luke Chason. Thank you guys for tuning in with us today. You know, whether you're dodging some work or at home, whatever reason you're watching, glad you are and glad we can bring you this contest here today. We are still 0-0, 0-0, whichever way you want to put it. Neither team able to find the back of the net. Shea Geary here with the throw and finds Cameron Terry. See if second half adjustments, if any, Maroons Maroons made, ball loose. Hayward battling for it, might get a shot here. Defended out by number 28, Emma Woods. Once again, this quarterfinal matchup, this is the 4-5 seeds with the 4th seed being the host, Virginia Wesleyan. All the other 2 quarterfinals in action, still 0-0 at a halftime, as well as those games. Second halves will start shortly. And once we're done with this match, we're going to head inside to the Jane P. Batten Student Center for the 4-5 matchup of the ODAC volleyball tournament between who other than Roanoke and Virginia Wesleyan. As both teams are actually in attendance here. Both teams to my right, Marlins in the stands, and the Maroons just made their way during halftime and are posted up along the fence, checking in on their peers before they go head-to-head in about 2 hours. Applewhite goes for the throw. I believe you got same starters all the way around for both sides. Marley Hayward showing some good hustle there. I don't think Julia McCracken was expecting her to come flying in. Applewhite putting some good on-pressure ball, not allowing the turn. Roanoke's going to concede throw and turnover to Virginia Wesleyan. Here come the Marlins. Applewhite to Hayward. Hayward with a flick to Terry. Terry, nothing doing. Ball back to Roanoke. Nice step in there by Geary. Putting some pressure on. That's number 6. No, it's number 9, Haley Davis, not the same starter. She didn't get a starting nod in the first half. You got more students checking in costume. Always great to see in this Halloween. Geary's pushed down. Roanoke's going to have a chance. Here come the Maroons. Never mind. Kennedy Anders had different ideas. Terry's going to look to play it back. Back heels it to herself. Over to Fitz. Fitz has a lot of field. Defers to Adamczyk. Adamczyk will get there. Adamczyk's birthday. Happy birthday to her. My fellow senior classmate. McCurry with a nice turn, looking for Terry or Fitz, and finds the Roanoke defender in between them. Off Applewhite. Ball's going to go out for Roanoke throwing. Martin's going to have a chance. Allie Fitz. Chris Martin comes out. Martin beats her to the spot. Kind of a slow pace there in the first half. Maybe both teams not used to this early start time, but you know, with the ODAC tournament, should be fired up to play, whether you're playing at 9 a.m., 7 p.m., 3:30. And Marley Hayward, here she comes. See what Virginia Wesleyan can do. Ball is crossed in, rather shot on net. Kind of good bid there by Hayward. but not really a true opportunity, even though she gets credit with the shot and Martin with the save. She found the keeper. Anders controls it up to Adamczyk. Adamczyk's going to have a run at it. Is she able to keep it in? She is. See if she can get around the defender. She's able to. Marlins have some numbers. Ball crossed in. Look for Hayward. Defended out there by number 4, Julia McCracken. Fitz wines and dines it to the feet of the back line of Roanoke defense, all the way back to the Marlin defense. Moffett back there, surveys her options, finds Anders. Anders back to Moffett. Moffett forward up to McCurry. McCurry leaves the defender in the dust. Ball played forward. Marley Hayward's going to have a chance at Susan. You do keep, Martin stays back. Marley toes it. It did not matter as it was offsides. I believe that's the 3rd or 4th time the Marlins have been offsides. Chris Martin decided to play back on her heels that time as she's, in that first half she was deciding to come out. Guess it didn't really matter though with the offsides, but something to think about going forward. Will be a Roanoke free kick from the spot of the offsides, courtesy Marley Hayward. Roanoke looking to counter. Anders steps into it. See if she can get the defender. She can. Adamczyk nicely done. Excuse me, Cameron Terry to Fitz. Fitz back to Terry. Be out for a Marlin throw-in. Credit the hard work of another sports info member, women's lacrosse team member, Tori Manahan. Man in that line down there, no pun intended. Ball flicked on. Terry McCurry, or Hayward rather. Hayward, Anders heads it back. Applewhite sees if she can get a turn on. She cannot. Ball played back to Shea Geary. Those neon green cleats, can't miss those. Ball back and forth. No real possession here. See if nice little shifty move there by McCurry, the midfielder for the Marlins. Fitz plays it out for Maroon throw-in. Marlins not allowing the Maroons to get a turn. So they kind of chip it forward. Moffitt's on ball defense there. Played up to Haley Davis. Anders kind of pushed off by Ellie Schad. Geary's going to have a run at it. Geary has some numbers, looking forward, surveys the options, finds Fitz. Fitz, here she comes, see what she does. Goes into the box, kind of fakes a shot, pump fake. Will be a goal kick. Terry drops it back to Fitz. Fitz with the ball. Adamczyk might get across here. Adamczyk cuts it back. Cameron Terry with a shot from way out. Ball might be deflected in. It is. I believe Cameron Terry assisted that. I believe that was Marley Hayward with the flick in. Marlins take the lead. 1-0. Scary Cameron Terry capitalizes on Halloween nonetheless. And that goal, staying corrected, was number 17, Cameron Scary Terry, assisted by number 24, Brooke Adamczyk. Thought Marley Hayward got a foot on that, but she did not. The tough angle from my view in the press box. I was corrected there by Sports Information Director Sam Cargis. And the Marlins take a 1-0 lead. There's the first break. Point to the Marlins. That's going to be huge. As the Marlin defense has been strong all day. The difference maker there for the Marlins via the right leg of Cameron Terry. He's had a stellar freshman campaign. That is her 5th goal of the season. Here she comes looking for more. See what she can do. Flicked up to Ryan Applewhite. Applewhite's going to have a chance at it. See what she can do. Left foot. Wide left for Applewhite. Be Chris Martin on the goal kick up forward. And we have our 3 green lights back. You guys should be good to go now. I do apologize for that. I'm not sure how long that was out for, but it's back now.
Now in for the Blues, number 22, Abigail Frazier. And for the Marlins, number 37, Julia Downing.
Julia Downing checking in for the Marlins along with Abigail Frazier for the Maroons. Here comes Roanoke. Shot's going to be high. And we'll have another Roanoke substitute checking in. It's going to be, I think that's a 26. Natalie Hidalgo checks in for Obremski. Hidalgo, a freshman from Ecuador.
Now in for the Maroons, number 26, Natalie Hidalgo.
Marlins look to lead. Cameron Terry keeps it in. Applewhite wins it back. Nice job there by Applewhite. Terry's going to go after it. Hayward. Ball's going to be kicked out for a Marlin throw-in. Terry looks to take it quick. She'll play it back to Applewhite. Fans kind of get into it here. Anders plays forward. McCurry holding down the midfield. Ball played forward. It's going to be Haley Davis with a chance, looking for Shad. Tristan Roberts comes out and plays it. Ball's going to sail out for Virginia Wesleyan throw in. But first will be Alex Davidson checking in for number 17, Cameron Terry, the goal scorer. Marlins turn it right back over to the Maroons. Ellie Shaw's going to have a chance at it, but she is double teamed there by, I believe that was Anders and Moffett. The Roanoke sub will be number 25, Bryn Hayden, freshman from Katy, Texas. See if it's a defensive sub there for Coach Phil Benny. Julia Downing looking for some options, plays it all the way back to Tristan Roberts with a boot right back to the area where it came from. Not much doing there. Anders looks to win it. She will. Fits a nice flick to McCurry. McCurry has some space. Closing fast is, I believe that's number 9, Haley Davis. Good, nicely done there by junior out of Danbury, Connecticut. Here comes Hayward. See if she can get to it. She will be able to maybe get across here. Goes behind her back. Ball cross forward. Looking for Davidson. Ball's kicked out. Roanoke will get possession as Emily Taylor's closing in hard. It will be a foul against Virginia Wesleyan. Much to the fans' demise. It's been the loudest the crowd's been. Maybe minus the goal. So we have 27 minutes remaining in regulation. Anders does a nice job to play it forward to Davidson. Davidson kicks it forward to Hayward. Hayward's going to have a beat on the defender. Martin comes out. Martin's going to get there first. Probably booted out here. She will not, as it stays in to Shea Geary. Geary to Applewhite. Applewhite sets it. Davidson on a turn. Davidson does have a little room. Don't want to give her too much space. She can do that, but doesn't get much on it to the feet of Chris Martin. The official, not really sure what happened there. Nonetheless, ball right one by Fitz, right to Hayward. Almost caught a Roanoke defender tying her shoe. Could have been deadly. Hayward plays it forward off a flick by deflection there, the Roanoke. Roanoke kicks it out for Marlin throwing. Marlin's going to have 2 subs. It's going to be Van Reenen along with Alexis Jackson. Just coming into the midfield, I believe it is, number 20, yep. Mary Alexis Jackson and Carly Van Reenen, the subs for Virginia Wesleyan. And the Roanoke sub will be number 5, Abigail Burke, making her return to the lineup. Davidson, see if she can get a corner. She cannot be a goal kick. Marlin's held out a corner kick so far here in the match. It's been a clean game played by both sides, minimal fouls. Always good to see. Back and forth, back and forth. We're 20 minutes in here. Randolph-Macon has taken a 1-0 lead over Shenandoah as well in their ODAC quarterfinal. Goal puts the Yellow Jackets in position to move on to the semifinals if the results hold. 27 minutes left in that contest. Be offsides once again by the Marlins. Those Marlin and Yellow Jackets goal coming within 5 minutes of each other. Bridgewater still 0-0 with Ferrum. Here comes Roanoke. See what they can do. She's gonna get a good shot here. It's number 3. Shot blocked by Anne-Marie Moffett. That was number 3, Ellie Schad. Will set up a Roanoke corner kick taken by number 22, Abigail Frazier. Marlin's defense going to be pressured. Roanoke not really sure what's going on here. They're kind of all have their hands up. Oh, they're waiting for the subs. Roanoke has 2 of them checking in. See if they're going to be a difference maker here on the corner kick with 23-25 remaining in the second half. It's number 18 and number 13. Get those names after the corner kick. Here it comes by 22. Abigail Frazier, high ball played back post. Headed out by the Marlins. Ball still there. Nicely done there by the defense. Alex Davidson got the header, and she's going to get it. Those subs were number 13, Annie Sholkoff, and number 18, Catherine Van Orden, coming back in for Coach Phil Benny. Downing looking to control the ball in the midfield. Put it back to Davidson. Davidson falls. Still battling. Anders there to pick up the slack. Another Roanoke sub. Number 3 comes off in favor of, I believe that's number 24. No, they don't have a number 24, so it can't be number 24. Get that sub for Roanoke in a second. It is number 24, but they don't have a 24 on the roster, so not sure who that is. So it is number 24. Don't have a name, but could be a jersey malfunction. Maybe it's got some blood on it. Had to switch out. Maybe that might be the extra jersey that they travel with. So it's going to be known as number 24 is number 41 for the Marlins. Alex Davidson plays it forward to Chris Martin for the goal kick. Julia Downing plays it back. Martin with the kick, looking to send it wide. Reverse fields for the Maroons. Ryan Appleight's going to put pressure on it. Appleight's going to win it. Nicely done there by the junior, the New Jersey native. Van Reenen pushed off the ball. Alex Davidson has a little space. She's going to take a shot. Here she comes. Rip. Knuckle puck. Knuckle ball. The Tim Wakefield special. Caught by Chris Martin. Ball still is. Van Reenen's going to win it. Defers to Downing. Downing with a chip. Finds the top of the net. Two more subs for Coach Bowers. A squad. Downing's jogging off. Will be number 22, Reina Arujo, and number 5, Kennedy Scala, in for the Marlins, replacing Downing and Applewhite.
Kennedy Scala and number 22, Reina Arujo.
We have 20 minutes remaining here in second half action. Roanoke makes a turn. There comes Shea Geary, sets and delivers up to, Davidson. Davidson's going to find Van Reenen. Van Reenen might win this ball. Ball chipped up. Oh, no. Chris Martin was backtracking that ball like she was, tracking a fly ball, looking for the fence, looking for the back of the goal, and doesn't want to run into a post there. Thankfully, she did not. And Bridgewater has gotten on the board against Ferrum. Finally found the back of the net. Bridgewater up 1-0 over Ferrum. About 28 minutes left. They can still hold on to a 1-0 result. Roanoke's going to have a foul there. Anders flips it up to herself, gets the ball set. Looks to see what she's got going on in front of her. You got Van Reenen, Davidson, Arujo, McCurry, And she plays it to Scala. Scala's trying to get around the corner. She is able to. Good ball played up by Kennedy Scala, but Martin comes out. Davidson there. Scala looks to use her speed here, see what she does. Maybe she can beat the defender. Short side, she goes far side. Ball's still in. Ball's stymied there by the Roanoke defender, and it goes out for Marlin throwing. It'll probably be Scala. Actually, yeah, Scala will take it as the usual. Ryan Applewhite's on the bench right now. Scala plays it 4-2. Davidson gets a turn. Might have a shot here. Kind of an off-balance shot. Martin scoops it up. Looking like Xander Bogart's there fielding the ground ball. McCurry to Davidson. Davidson looking for Jackson. Roanoke's going to win it. I think that was number 24 that we don't have the name for, so number 24. Ball's going to go right to sophomore Reina Arujo. Tries to win it around number 5 there. Abigail Burke Arujo. Davidson looking for Van Reenen, stymied. Will be a Virginia Wesleyan foul. They get set to take this free kick with 16 minutes remaining. Not going to go down without a fight. You know, this could be a couple players in their team's last game. You got McCracken's a senior. Barnard's a senior. Along with Ashley Skonai. Don't want to see their soccer careers end today. But, you know, same thing can be said for the Marlin seniors here on their home field. So, you know, it will be their, most likely, you know, their last game here at the Tringer Center if results hold true today, because, you know, the semifinals and finals will be played at the highest seed remaining. They have a line shift for the Roanoke Maroons. I'll get those in a second. I'll take the easy one first. For the Marlins, it will be number 10, Anna Petticone checking in for number 41, Alex Davidson. Get those Roanoke subs for you. Will be number 3, Shad checking in, I believe. What were the Roanoke subs? It was number 9, Haley Davis. Number 3, Ellie Shad. Number 19, Jillian Barnard. And number 16, Jamie Obremski. All making their return to the lineup here with 15 minutes remaining in regulation time. Marlins clinging to a 1-0 lead off the foot of Cameron Terry. Petticone wins it up. Marlins are going to need Petticone, but see what she can do. Nifty move there by the midfield of Mary Alexis Jackson to Scala in the corner. Scala can maybe get a good cross on it. She is able to cross it, but finds the foot of Van Reenen. Van Reenen falls on the shot. Didn't get much on it as Chris Martin gets it and punts it forward. Always good to see recently retired Virginia Wesleyan Athletic Director Joanne Wren returning to Virginia Beach, supporting her Marlins. She's always a Marlin. Once a Marlin, always a Marlin. Kennedy Scala runs out of real estate there. Terry goes back Stop potential Marlin with the drop kick. Haven't seen one of those since Doug Flutie. You see him every soccer game, but anytime I can get a New England reference in there, I try to.
It's a Bills reference. It's a Bills reference.
Kennedy Skiles pushed. Yeah, I was going to say, there's the foul call. Kind of I mean, maybe it was an obvious call. The ref didn't call it right away, but there it is. Will be Marlin free kick taken by senior number 7, Anne-Marie Moffett. Moffett family's been a big supporter of Marlin athletics throughout the years. Been calling these games for 2 or 3 years, and this will be my last soccer game called. Here come the Marlins. Van Reen's gonna have a good shot. Diving save there by Chris Martin. Nicely done by Van Reen, and even a better job done there by Chris Martin, keeping the deficit at 1. Great save there by Martin. Bunch of subs getting loose there on the far side for Coach Bowers, but it's going to be Adamczyk and Applewhite checking in as soon as they can next. Martin with the punt. Rougeau finds a McCurry in the midfield battle, and Rougeau's going to try and run it. She will not be able to get to it as 22 Abigail Frazier gets to it first. Here come the substitutes. Will be Applewhite for Scala, Adamczyk for Rougeau, and for Roanoke. Will be number 2, Lucy Perry, making her re-entrance rather, here with 11 minutes remaining in the second half. Roanoke looks to even this contest. Mary likes a lot of space here for the Marlins, trying to stay on sides. They do, but Martin's there. Get rid of any possible danger. Good ball there, played up by Chris Martin. And now we're going to have more subs. I believe that's Allie Angel checking in for the Marlins for number 4, Ryan McCurry. For the Maroons will be number 10, Claire Toma. And number 11, Isabel Ubadi. Freshman out of Rochester, Michigan. Mary Alexis Jackson doing a good job holding down the midfield. 10 minutes remain here in regulation. Nice job by the sub, Allie Angel. Push it over to Jackson. Jackson has Applewhite on the far side. She's looking for her, but ball is kicked out by number 11, Ubadi, who just checked in. Standing at 6'1", listed at 6'1". Marlins get it back. Allie Angel might have a shot here. See what she does. Goes back to her right, trying to get some space. Ball might have been deflected. Petticone was there, but Martin was there first. The urgency is going to start to pick up for Roanoke here. With only 9 minutes remaining. Marlins off the head there, rather off the face. That kind of knocked Ellie Schad off the ball. Would have been a good opportunity, but luckily for the Marlins, unlucky for the Maroons. Ball played forward to Petticone. Petticone kind of flicks it up to Adamczyk. Adamczyk gets worked around. Petticone steps in. Ball still finds the Roanoke midfielder here. Played forward to Shea Geary. Geary plays it forward. Petticone looks on a turn. Has Adamczyk to her left. Finds her. Adamczyk has Van Reen. Van Reen calling for it. She's looking for her. And that's 6'1" versus 5'1", and the 6'1" defender will win the ball. Adamczyk Abjack, nice, nifty play there. She's going to have a shot here. Nope, nicely closed down by the Roanoke. It's number 25, Bryn Hayden. Angel battling in the midfield. Finds Applewhite. Applewhite looks to corral it. Jackson's dribbling in the corner. Might get a cross here. We do. Crossed in. Van Reen getting, not get anything on it. Angel looks to keep it in Marlin possession. She is unable to do so. Roanoke looks to counter. Ball played forward. Moffitt on the defense. Moffitt doesn't. Moffitt might get beat here. Battling the Maroon. They're still going at it. Roanoke's going to get to it, but Moffitt will kick it out as she gets a foot on it for a Roanoke throw in here. 7:40 remaining in second half. Marlins 1, Roanoke 0. Geary may have misplayed it. Roanoke might have a chance here. Angels there to play safety. Ball played off the shoulder of Petticone. Petticone goes to get it. Adamchek looks to find space. Adamchek gets it there. Here she comes. Goes right, stays right. Petticone's crossing back to the left. Adamchek find the middle of the field. Adamchek still working on it. Good ball played forward. A little too much on it. Right to Martin. Marlins. There's about 4 Marlins down there ready to check in. Roanoke's going to look to possess here in the final 6:40. We're going to have to start putting some numbers up forward. And that will be a foul on Virginia Wesleyan, setting up a Roanoke free kick. And just as I mentioned, here come the numbers forward for Roanoke. You got the 3 in the back, everyone else up. You got to go all out for that equalizer. It doesn't matter if you can't really play it safe now because it's going to end 1-0. Mar's going to look to possess, and not give them a chance. Roanoke is thinking differently here as they play it forward. Moffitt on the ball. Angel wins it in the midfield. Nicely done there by Allie. Angel has options, calling for it. Still has it. It's going to play it forward to Geary. Geary on a full head of steam. Pushed off the ball there by number 9, Haley Davis, for the foul. Nothing wrong with that. Good. Fans don't like it, but, you know, they're college kids. They overreact. Will be Anders on the free kick with 5 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. Ball played up. Applewhite looking to flick it forward. It will be Virginia Wesleyan corner kick. I believe it's their first of the day, but first we'll have some subs. It's number 15, Allie Fitz, number 4, Ryan McCurry, number 14, Marley Hayward, and number 17, Cameron Terry checking in for Mary Alexis Jackson, Allie Angel, Carly Van Reen, and number 10, Anna Petticone. Will be Kennedy Anders on the free kick under 5 minutes here. Marlins could put it away here. Played short in, nothing doing. Yeah, never mind. Terry, here comes Cameron Terry. There's the goal kick for Roanoke here. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Roanoke has to pick up the pace here. But it's going to be tough. The Marlins keep winning the ball back. Marlins going to sit on here in the corner. It's Cameron Terry down there. And the Marlins will get another corner kick. You get no corner kicks for the first 86 minutes, 85 minutes. You get 2 in about 30 seconds. Results around the ODAC. Macon still up 1-0 on Shenandoah. 7 minutes left in that one. Bridgewater still up 1-0 on Ferrum. 22 minutes left in that one. Results hold true. Virginia Wesleyan will take on the top-seeded Bridgewater Eagles at Bridgewater. Here comes the corner kick. Ball played high in. Headed by, I believe that's Applewhite. Stopped there by Roanoke defense. Applewhite still on the ball. Applewhite battling. Good battle there between Roanoke and Marlins. The Marlins, and I believe that ball went off of Roanoke. Marlins doing a great job possessing not giving Roanoke time to get set in their offensive sets and, put some pressure on Roberts and the Marlin defense. This Adam Check battles down there with Roanoke. Take the 3 minutes here. Ellie Schad. Shea Gary, Allie Fitz. Ball played for Cameron Terry. Might have a chance at it. See what she can do. Ball kicked left. That's going to be offsides once again for the Marlins. Fans don't like it. Refs had that call all the way. I believe it was offsides. I have a tough angle at it, but Roanoke is really going to have to press up here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Terry's tripped up. Nothing. I think this is kind of a tangle. Will be Virginia Wesleyan throwing here with 2:30 remaining. Did mention this. Take this moment. This is my last soccer game here at the Trinder Center. I will be calling. I had a pleasure calling the last 2-3 years. For all you guys at home, we'll miss it next year, as I am graduating. But it was a fun time while it lasted. And hopefully, Marlins will pull this out here in the ODAC quarterfinals. Send the seniors, along with myself, away with a win. So they move on to the ODAC semifinals. There are 2 minutes remaining. As Terry battles and wins it, Marlins going to take their time here. Credit this Marlins team. Roanoke has battled hard. Both sides really gave their all today, but the difference has been Cameron Terry's goal so far will be a Roanoke throw in here with about 1:30 left. But Roanoke only getting one shot on goal, and it wasn't really a crazy chance. It was kind of an easy save there for Roberts. Marlins midfield and defense didn't allow the Maroons to get anything. And now they're just kind of playing keep away with a minute left, or 1:15 left rather. Once again, it'll be another Marlins throw in. Marlins sensing victory. But there is still time for Roanoke to pull something out here as 1 minute remains, and the ref sends the Roanoke defender back. She tried to creep up on the throw, and that's going to kill about 10 seconds here. Be a great crowd. Good job, good effort all the way around here, and expect this crowd to move their way right into Jane P. Batten Student Center in about an hour for the volleyball match. That will square off against Roanoke and Virginia Wesleyan in an ODAC quarterfinal. So we have 30 seconds remaining. Ball played forward to Anders. Cameron Terry with a back heel out of bounds. There is 22 seconds remaining on the Roanoke throw, and Roanoke not able to get it across half field. And right on cue, the ball crosses half field, headed out by Taylor. Roanoke might have a chance at this if they can get by Applewhite. They can, ball's deflected, 10 seconds left. Applewhite's going to win it. She should just boot it far as she can. There's 6 seconds remaining. Roanoke's have one last shot. Blocked there by Anders. Clock hits triple zeros. Final score here today in this ODAC quarterfinal matchup is Virginia Wesleyan 1, Roanoke 0. The Marlins will move on to the semifinals of the ODAC tournament. The Roanoke season ends here today in Virginia Beach. Once again, Cameron Terry, the difference maker here for Virginia Wesleyan. And one last time, I'll sign off from the Trinder Center. Thank you guys for everything over the last couple years. Hope you enjoyed Virginia Wesleyan women's and men's soccer. Once again, my name is Luke Chason, and thank you. Have a great rest of the day.